This is all sounding familiar to me because I have already said it all. I forgot to turn on the camera. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I am the Restless Thrifter and I am a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. This is all sounding familiar to me because I have already said it all. I forgot to turn on the camera. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm gonna hold these up real quick. That's me taking a thumbnail when I thought I already did it. I just packaged up a pair of heels. Here is the screenshot of everything. These were the heels that I couldn't find yesterday to ship. And so my husband helped me pull down all the bins, and we had done 2 whole walls and we were halfway through the 3rd section when we found them. He wanted the credit, so this is his credit. And if you notice in the picture, they're red bottoms and they have a gold cross on the bottom. I knew they weren't Louboutins, but I saw that gold cross. I saw made in Italy. I'm like, these are something special. And so I looked them up. I paid $10.81 for them. They sold outright for $99 plus shipping, which came to $112.60. My eBay fees were $15.04. My shipping expenses $8.70. So my profit was $78.05, and that's probably almost definitely the highest profit item. That jacket I held up was probably my second highest profit item that I'm going to be showing you today. So these sold before, they were returned for fit, and now I'm shipping them out again. So I hope that the sales sticks. I want to make sure my mic's on. Okay, think everything's good now. Today has been much better than yesterday, where I was in a very bad mood, really. I don't know if you could tell from the video, but I was in a bad mood. I didn't even introduce myself to you guys in that video. I just started complaining right away and then went on for 5 minutes before I shipped my first item. So if you're new to my channel and you watched that one as your first video and you made it through anyway, thank you so much. My hair was messier than usual. My attitude was worse than usual. And I was off. I was definitely off. And I started off this one when not having the camera on. Okay, the next item that I'm going to show you, I'm not going to ship on screen because it's going to take a while. But I am going to show these to you. And it's 2 sand paintings that sold together. Navajo sand painting, set of 2, framed, signed, Ed Yazzie, Native Southwest Art. And I got these at a garage sale. Here's the taller of the 2. It's so beautiful. And I paid, I think, $2, $5, I don't know. And it says some information about the artist there. This one just says information about the Navajo sand painting. The other one is signed by the artist, which I would have stated in the listing. Let me show you the other one. They're really cool. How much did I pay for these? Sand. I paid $4, so $2 a piece. Yeah, here's the one that's signed by the artist on the back. And then this one is wider, but shorter. So I need to bubble wrap those up. I've got a big spool of bubble wrap behind me there. I get it from American Bubble Boy. A customer offered me 40. I had them listed for 50. I took it. They took 4 months to sell. They were a promoted listing. With shipping, they paid $65.45. Fees were $15.47 on eBay. I paid for, and then I don't know what my shipping expenses are going to be yet, so I'll insert here when I'm editing the video what I paid for shipping and how much my profit was. And I'm going to put these back in a bag. So I don't want that sand art to get messed up at all. that's definitely out of my wheelhouse. We'll see how shipping goes. They don't have glass. They are open air, so to speak. So that should make me feel a little bit better as far as, you know, glass not breaking. But I still have to treat them very specially. I'm going to try to ship them in this eBay box, which is a box that I got boxes in. It was a box that boxes were shipped in. And I've held on to it for something like this. All right, and then the next one is the motorcycle jacket. This is also something I'm going to package up off screen because it's got like hard plastic inside, you know, to protect the rider from crashes and stuff. And so I need to figure out how best to fold that. The brand is called Triumph. I don't know anything about motorcycle jackets either, but it was in great condition, so I looked it up. I actually didn't even see a sell-through rate on this particular kind. Triumph makes like leather motorcycle jackets. This sold through the international shipping program, and it's going to Mexico, I believe. That's based on just looking at the user's profile on eBay. It sold with the cost of shipping for $94.50. Fees were $21.14. I paid $26.78. So before you pay up for something like that, you'll want to check sell-through rate, etc. Like I said, I wasn't sure if this one really would sell. I had seen something in the store, and when I got home, I was like, oh, where is it? But it only sold in, took 2.5 weeks to sell. It was a promoted listing. It's a $289 retail jacket, and it definitely wasn't crashed in. I question how much it was actually even worn. So I'll put in here too how much shipping and profit were for that as well. Okay, what do we have next that I'm actually going to package? The next is something breakable. I'll go ahead and do on camera. These are a set of 2 Neiman Marcus Christmas mugs. My husband actually gets credit for these mugs as well because we were at a garage sale. He saw them. He saw Neiman Marcus and, you know, Christmas 1992. That's collectible. The artwork is really cool. It is in Venice, and there's Santa on a gondola playing a guitar with a gondolier who's dressed up like a jester, and like 2 mushroom-headed angels in the clouds. I don't know, it's a little different. I put rare because I had not found anybody who had these. And the only thing that I had found that had sold that was similar was like maybe a t-shirt or something that had this artwork on it, or a tin. This is going to California. And it's sold on Poshmark, so I don't have to worry about size of box or anything like that. There is, now that I realize it's going through Poshmark, I probably want to, I wish I didn't have all this mess in the way. Because the box I want to use is like underneath a bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can get to it. I'm first going to pack each one of them in these smaller boxes, box in a box, and then put those 2 in a larger box and with padding around it. That's the safest way I know how to ship breakables, is to do box in a box method. Let me tell you how much I made on them real quick. So I had them listed for $50. They sent me an offer of $45, which I accepted. The fees on Poshmark were $9. I paid $3.50 for the 2 mugs at the garage sale. $0 shipping expenses, so my profit was $32.50. And I'm going to make a little bit of noise here and try to get this USPS box out that I'm looking for. Oh. nice and packaged up safely. And ready to go. And I just ran over some bubble wrap. Did you hear that? Oh gosh, okay. I'm already sweating. Let's figure out how much I made. Oh, I already said $32.50. Good deal. Good job, Stephen. Oh, I also had figured out the name of the artist and put that in the listing as well. Okay, everything else that I'm going to show you is going to be clothes. The first thing is a pair of Wranglers men's jeans that's sold on eBay. They are brand new. I believe they are vintage, but I'm, not really sure. But just based on that label, that looks vintage, right? That guy roping a poor little baby cow. All right, I'm going to put those in a poly mailer. This will be much easier. Oh, except for my poly mailer ripped. That's disappointing. Can I just have like some luck here? And I need to weigh it. Weighs 1 pound. It weighs 2 pounds. Whew, pair of jeans that weighs 2 pounds. That's kind of crazy. The shipping's going to be $6.62. These are going to Colorado. I feel like I saw this name and address already. I am going to look this up because that makes me worried. I mean, maybe he's just purchased for me before, but I feel like it was yesterday or something. Maybe it's deja vu, but I am going to look it up. Okay, so those are the shipping expenses. I had paid $5.81. I believe this was at a thrift store in Amarillo, Texas when I was on the road. And now let me look up how much they paid. I think it was a full price sale. Yeah, $34 plus shipping, which came to $46.45. And I need to add up the fees. It was a promoted listing. And I've had this listed since December of 2022. So a year and 9 months or so. 2000, yeah, year and 9 months. 1171 were the fees. Oh boy. Now my allergies are bothering me and I'm slowing down. No. $662. For some reason, whatever I put in the shipping expenses field was not that. So on those, I made $22.31. Today's a pretty good sales day so far. Not bad at all. Okay, next. It's going to be a Poshmark sale, free people, size small top, come on over, plaid shirt, pleated, oversized button up. This I got at a church sale. It's a really cool plaid, kind of a distressed finish at the bottom, very oversized and baggy. And this sold for $23 on Poshmark. Get the label printing. There we go. Oh, I guess I need to put it in a envelope first. Since it's on Poshmark, I'm going to use USPS packaging again. I'm going to put it in a Tyvek mailer. And if you've watched me before, you know on Tyvek I like to put stickers around where it's sealed because I'm afraid it's going to come apart. It just seems like it'd be too easy to unstick from that material. This is going to Arkansas. And I said it sold for $23, right? I paid $1.71. That was my average cost of goods at the church sale. Marketplace fees are $4.60. Shipping expenses are $0, so I made $16.69 on that top. I wish that the fees were $0, but I don't think Poshmark's ever going to get rid of their fees, you know. And then I have a dress that sold on Poshmark. It's a Talbot size 14 midi dress, beautiful. Garden fit and flare, lined, modest, spring, dark floral. Also got this at a church sale. It was a different one. It sold for $29. I'm pretty sure they sent me an offer on that one, and I had it priced maybe for twice as much of that. This is going to Mississippi, but you know, I only paid $1.71, and I want to sell things. Do you blame me? I'm going to put this in a padded flat rate. I think it'll fit in there. This was new with tags. Yeah, I had it listed for $49. I paid $2.80. That was my average cost at that sale. The average sales price for a similar Talbot's dress new with tags was $33. So mine sold a little lower than that. That's all right. What did I say it sold for? I forget right away as soon as I tell you. It sold for $29. Would you have counter offered? So I paid $2.80. Fees were $5.80. And my profit's $20.40. Okay, one more item of clothing, and then I'll have to go do those other things I told you about, and I'll just put it on the screen as far as what my total was. And I think it's going to be a pretty good sales day. This is actually a collection of days, but I'm going to add it all up, so it's just like per video, I guess. Okay, so this one is an eBay sale, Leslie Faye plus size 3X maxi shift dress and shirt set, linen blend plum purple. Also, actually got this at the same church sale as the last dress. So it's a two-piece set, 3X. Linen's a great fabric. This is going to California. And they paid $20 plus $12.45 shipping. So that's $32.45, right? $32.45. And then how much in fees? It was a promoted item, so my fees were a little higher. Let's see, $7.98 in fees, and let's figure out shipping. Put them in a poly mailer in 10 by 13. Almost done. Almost out of these black poly mailers. I've got some eBay ones that I ordered online using my eBay store shipping discount coupon. £1, 8 ounces. £1, 8 ounces. That's going to be $8.29 to ship. Actually, I'm going to do this UPS at $7.64 to ship. And my profit was $14.03. And this, since this just sold today and I have 2-day handling, I went ahead and did the lower cost shipping, which could potentially take a little bit longer, or it could actually get there faster. UPS just has a wider range of delivery dates. And this is, I already said it, I think going to California, where I imagine linen is a great fabric. So that's everything I'm going to show you. I'm going to pack up the jacket. I'm going to pack up the sand art. Was there anything else I needed to package up? I sold one more dress today, but I'll do that one tomorrow because it just came in. I think that's everything. So I'm going to put right here what I made today. And my goal to make in a single day is $200, but maybe I hit that. It wasn't a single day's worth of sales. It was kind of sporadically, but maybe I hit that anyway. That would be nice. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Those are the free things you can do to support YouTubers. If you're watching this, you know, we put this content out for other people to consume. I also do this as like a reflection of how I'm doing, but you know, I can reflect without recording and editing and showing you my face. So those little free things are great. If you can add a comment, just a hi or an emoji, that is also a huge thing that you can do for all the YouTubers that you watch. Thanks, guys. Just keep listing.